What is up, everybody? Happy Thursday to you. I wanted to jump on and, for my very few followers, just give you some encouragement, some food for thought, especially if you are a fellow believer. Number one, it is hard to exist in Satan's world. We have influences all around us. And as we continue to exist in Satan's world, we are still admonished by Jesus to not be a part of Satan's world. So, how do we exist in Satan's world without being a part of it? Well, first, we don't want to prioritize having accolades in Satan's world. We are existing to do God's will, to be ministers first, and any other human recognition that we get, that is secondary to our purpose. But we see that there are many people who profess to love God, and they're trying to be relevant in Satan's world. They're trying to have accolades. They're trying to be worshipped in Satan's world. A lot of people fiend for the worship and the reverence that really should belong to God. And Christians have to be very conscious of this, because you see a lot of these pastors, a lot of these preachers, right? They gain popularity, they gain notoriety. And then next thing you know, people are worshiping these individuals instead of the Most High God. So in the situation with T.D. Jakes, I've long thought that he was an apostate pastor, preacher, bishop. Okay, I've always looked at the Catholic Church as being the entity that will bring us, or who would be blessing the Antichrist. People don't realize that Babylon the Great truly does represent the world empire of false religion. That means that in the last days, all religions are going to be corrupt, even Christianity. And we see the corruption of Christianity when you have the Pope saying that same-sex marriages can be blessed, even though those types of unions are something that God clearly hates. He is not being coy about this. Satan accepts same-sex marriages. God do not. And when you have a preacher that's trying to soft normalize things that God hates into their fold, you need to leave that fold. And there's a reason why so many people don't want to go to church these days, and it has a lot to do with these apostate preachers. So if you find yourself sitting in a church and you feel great contradiction on how the behaviors of the church are playing out, how the mindsets of the preacher and what he's promoting is playing out, if you don't have a preacher or a pastor that can be straightforward about what the Bible expects of us, none of that fitting it to our own human inclination or mode. If you're in a situation like that, your spirit is probably telling you to leave it and find another institution. And so I am glad that these things with T.D. Jakes is coming out in conjunction with Diddy. I think that, these are all allegations at this point, but these are pattern allegations that people have been speaking on randomly for years. It's just that when it's connected to a big celebrity like Diddy, now all of a sudden people are paying attention and it's in the limelight. So I pray for everybody who is seeking God but is being led astray by these apostates. I pray that, you don't ignore the red flags. If you have red flags, get away from that situation, because you could be the victim of an apostate teacher who is just really out to get your money, destroy your faith, and have you worshiping them instead of worshiping God. So let me know what you guys think about this. I do not really, I don't pay attention to organized religions in terms of wanting to be involved with them, because many of them tend to have a kiss of Satanism in them. When you have any pastor that is promoting homosexuality, endorsing LGBTQ lifestyle, that's problematic. That is very, very problematic. No pastor or priest or church leaders should be encouraging their flocks to go out of their way and insult those people. They shouldn't be encouraging their flock to harm those people. But the Bible is clear that we should have nothing to do with those people to the extent that we have to. I mean, I have neighbors, I have people that I work with, they all associate with that lifestyle. I don't support that lifestyle. I'm not going out of my way to make them feel bad about their choice to support the lifestyle, but I have conviction in my stance that no, I'm not going to go to a pride parade with you. I'm not going to ally with you. I'm not going to be coy about what my faith says about your lifestyle. And that can be done respectfully. And the person receiving it, maybe even if they need validation and they're not going to get it, they need to respect that as well. So I pray for everybody. I pray that everyone who is truly seeking God, that you kind of look to you got to dig into the scriptures yourself. You got to be able to have to find some Bible aids that help you to understand what the scriptures are saying, because you can't rely on some of these pastors to lead you to life. We all have to seek the kingdom first, and what that righteousness in that kingdom means. And a lot of times that is not dictated by a pastor or a priest. It is dictated by our understanding of what the scriptures are telling us. And if we have a man skewing the word of God to fit a lifestyle, we need to run away from these people. Have a good day. Bye.